In a new poll, by the way, by Morocco yesterday, it shows that you're out of sync with the majority of the Irish population. 47% do not want the leader of our country to go on our national holiday to the White House and give publicity to a dangerous demagogue, colonialist, racist and sexual predator. 35% do. The Irish public is again ahead of the political establishment. They want you to show a moral backbone. St. Patrick's Day is particularly about the Irish migration experience. What an insult to celebrate it with somebody who's terrorising migrants as we speak.
We have compromised not one iota of our values in terms of our engagement with the United States, in terms of our position, for example, in terms of the Middle East, where there was significant pushback. Ireland is recognised around the world as asserting its position, its principled position. And I salute what Prime Minister Carney said at Davos. It's exactly what we've been doing. Application of principle and pragmatism. And the principle is we believe in an international rules-based order. We have not compromised on that and will not. When it came to Greenland, we very firmly, calmly, along with our European partners and member states, and you have no time for the European Union, but I'll say it anyway, we did not compromise our core position in terms of the territorial integrity of Greenland and Denmark and sovereignty. We didn't compromise at all. Okay? And that remains our position. But I do believe in engagement. I don't believe in your approach that we shouldn't engage with anybody, because if I was to apply your approach, we'd be engaging with nobody in the world, or with a lot of people we wouldn't be engaging with. But you're very selective. And your party and group have an obsession with the United States. It doesn't have to be President Trump, it could be President Biden, it could be President Obama. And you do.
Thank you,
that's been a consistent thread in your presentations here for the last 2 decades, or
you have
not just you personally, but
Deputy Coppinger
with you
to
and
respond.
Deputy Murphy and so on like that. And bread on the table is about workers in this country, Deputy, who you propose
time is up. It's
to represent.
Taoiseach, are you going on the Board of Peace? Are you that craven that you haven't even got the spine to clearly state that you wouldn't take any part in such a board? You've had over a week to answer that question. And the reality is that there is a civil war in effect going on in cities in the US. And I have to say, my faith in humanity is restored by the ordinary Americans who are rooting and standing up for their neighbours.
Thank you, Deputy.
And pushing Trump back, actually, that he has had to push back.
Coppinger.
But they'd be nice to have a bit of solidarity on St. Patrick's Day from you.
To respond now.